Hytale already looks like a really promising game from what we've seen in the trailer, but for me, there are a couple things that I think might be cool additions to the game. I know that some of these are unlikely to be in the game, but might be good ideas for mods or custom servers. A lot of these ideas are also borrowed from things I've seen in other games that I think would fit well in Hytale. The first idea on my list is atmospheric music that changes depending on location and events that are happening. This is something that always makes adventure games much more enjoyable and immersive. Since the single player mode in Hytale is adventure based, I feel that this would fit in the game nicely, as you could be wandering through some sort of enchanted forest with a magical or mystical sounding song playing, and upon entering a cave the music suddenly becomes a lot more sinister and more suited to the environment you are now in. The music should also change depending on events that are happening. Say that you have just received some sort of quest. As you set off to begin travelling, adventurous, uplifting music should start building in the background. Also, if you happen to get jumped by a group of enemies whilst out exploring, the music should build up to a fight song, kind of similar to what happens in Pokemon when you get attacked by a Pokemon. I think it would also be cool if custom servers were able to upload or create their own music, and be able to set triggers for it. If not, then I think that there's a high possibility of a mod being made to do so. The second item on my list has to do with the inventory system in Hytale. We have already seen in the screenshot of the user interface that the inventory consists of a hotbar with 9 slots and an inventory that has 36 slots, which is 9 more than Minecraft's inventory system. I like this change, as given the amount of unique types of loot, it's useful to have a larger amount of storage for those items. My wish is that there will be backpacks that actually expand the inventory rather than just a cosmetic one. Maybe the backpack UI would be in another inventory window that is displayed next to the regular inventory. I would like the backpacks to actually store the items in them, so that if you wanted to, you'd be able to just store a backpack that has items in a chest, or chuck it to another player and the items would still be in there. My next idea is that items like weapons, armor and tools don't have a durability on them. Instead, they could have a condition, which degrades when the item is used. The item would never break if the condition became too low. Instead, as the condition of the item gets worse, its effectiveness lessens. This could be stuff like the amount of damage a weapon does, the speed at which a tool breaks, or the amount of protection that armor offers. Its special effects or enchantments could also stop working if the condition gets too bad. I think that items should be repairable though, maybe by the use of a grindstone or anvil to restore the condition. The topic of enchantments leads me on to my next idea. I think that when you find items whilst exploring, or an item is dropped from an enemy, I think that the chance of finding something with enchantments or special effects should be much higher than that of Minecraft. Say if you are exploring an abandoned castle and you find a chest, it should actually have some decent loot, unlike most of the useless stuff you find when exploring in Minecraft. I am also hoping that you will be able to get enchantments and special effects on armor as well. Only weapons with special abilities have been shown so far, and so I would love to see the same for armor. Following on from this, I think that there should be movement based items and enchantments. In the trailer there is a part where we can see someone flying in on some sort of backpack helicopter, and there is concept art to support this. There should also be things like gliders and parachutes that allow for different types of travel and movement. This is one of the ideas that I think has the highest chance of actually being in the final game, as there is more concept art to support this idea. Additionally, I think there could be items such as wands and armor that are able to get movement based enchantments on them, like boots that increase your speed and wands that have some sort of leaping spell that launches you through the air. My last idea is to do with weapon customization. For this, I have borrowed inspiration from Cube World. In Cube World, you are able to put your weapons on a customization bench and add blocks to them, which makes them more powerful. I think similarly to this, Hytale should have a system where weapons have certain modular aspects to them, which you can improve with different materials. For example, you could change the hilt on your sword to a more durable material to improve its blocking ability, or change the blade to a stronger material so that it deals more damage. Maybe the ability to add blocks to weapons like in Cube World could be cool in Hytale, but I think it should just be for cosmetic reasons. And that just about sums up my Hytale wishlist. I guess I only really covered the adventure mode of the game, so maybe a wishlist on other parts of the game will be coming in the future. Other than that, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you let me know what you thought of my ideas in the comment section, and if you would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.